Reflecting Christ, May 5th, we are to reveal the principles of heaven. 2 Corinthians 6:17. Come out from among them and be you separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. Professed Christians yearly expend an immense sum upon useless and pernicious indulgences, while souls are perishing for the word of life. God is robbed in tithes and offerings, while they consume upon the altar of destroying lust more than they give to relieve the poor or for the support of the gospel. If all who profess to be followers of Christ were truly sanctified, their means, instead of being spent for needless and even hurtful indulgences, would be turned into the Lord's treasury, and Christians would set an example of temperance, self-denial, and self-sacrifice. Then they would be the light of the world. The world is given up to self-indulgence, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life control the masses of the people. But Christ's followers have a holier calling. Come out from among them and be you separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean. In the light of God's word, we are justified in declaring that sanctification cannot be genuine, which does not work this utter renunciation of the sinful pursuits and gratifications of the world. To those who comply with the conditions, come out from among them and be you separate, and touch not the unclean, God's promise is, I will receive you, and will be a father unto you, and you shall be my sons and daughters, saith the Lord Almighty. It is the privilege and duty of every Christian to have a rich and abundant experience in the things of God. I am the light of the world, said Jesus. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. The path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. Every step of faith and obedience brings the soul into closer connection with the light of the world, in whom there is no darkness at all. The bright beams of the Sun of Righteousness shine upon the servants of God, and they are to reflect his rays. As the stars tell us that there is a great light in heaven with whose glory they are made bright, so Christians are to make it manifest that there is a God in the throne of the universe whose character is worthy of praise and imitation. The graces of his spirit, the purity and holiness of his character will be manifest in his witnesses. Our work in this world is to reveal the pure principles that are current in heaven. Hope you have a great day today. Reflect Christ.